Hello and welcome to the party tonight. We are playing a hack of Powered by the Apocalypse. Masks, we are playing Millennium Knights. A Power Rangers inspired, but as the Twitter post said, legally distinct game. Last week was a lot of fun.
Spirit blade, not a lightsaber.
Yeah, last week was a lot of fun. Wow, we have exciting plans for today, but first, I want to thank our lovely sponsors, Roll20, Devonroo, Tabletop Loot, and of course, So Nerdware. Also want to mention that the Patreon is a great way to support us right now. So go check out Welcome Party. It's a Welcome Party RPG Patreon. Yeah, it is Welcome Party RPG Patreon. It is. Michi, the wonderful person that he is, put it in the chat for me. Thank you. And of course, we want to remind you that it is September, which means I believe it is half off for subs. Are bits included? Not sure. But they are also a great way to support the channel. And we have a lovely Discord, so go check that out so you can be a part of all of the fun. Now, last week, this lovely group of people went on a field trip where that was interrupted by a monster attack. They were granted some magical stones that allowed them to become Millennium Knights. Unfortunately, not before they could save the Yellow Ranger from being taken by Shard and TikTok. Of course, they eventually defeated TikTok before... Or no. Well, TikTok ran away first. TikTok ran away. They learned more about being Millennium Knights. They met Tex Rex and Harlock and his assistant Adrian before meeting up with their friends at McKnight's Gaming Cafe, eating a bunch of food, drinking some caffeine, talking about their lives. Then the next morning before school, unfortunately had to run off and fight TikTok once more, which distressed some members of the party more than others, as they didn't want to skip school.
Right?
Do you think wizards can write, like, notes?
I'll put that in the meeting notes. We can ask it next time we have a meeting with Harlock.
Okay.
The meeting notes.
Okay, Mr. Harlock, I have an agenda right here for you. Here you go.
After defeating TikTok, they were then accosted by another Millennium Knight, clad in white, with a nice special little weapon, a violin/axe, and unfortunately, they did not fare so well in their first meeting. And today, first, we should get to know, before we continue the adventure, we should get to know our players, and we will start. Lily, who are you, and who are you playing today?
Hi, everybody. I'm Lily. You can find me everywhere, Lilipad Nebula. I do game stuff, talk about game stuff, the other things. Tonight, I am playing Cassandra Caldwell, a.k.a. Night Red. She's the leader. She's the student body president. Yeah, I'm really, really excited for her to do some stuff tonight.
All right, Sahoni.
Hi, I'm Gar Atkins, but my friends and you can call me Sahoni. I am playing Finn Mallory, who is the Blue Ranger, Night Blue, and he's an artist and he's kind of new in town. He takes notes. And I usually do stuff as a game designer, but I'm very glad to be here. I'm new in town. I saw that.
Wild. Who are you and who are you playing tonight?
Yes, hi, I'm Wild Engineer, and today I'm playing Toby Johnson, the Pink Ranger or Pink Knight, and he is very skeptical about this weird wizard with a dungeon who invited them over with their very scaly friend.
Michi, who are you and who are you playing tonight?
Hi, I'm Michi. You can find me on the internet at Michisaurus. Tonight I am playing Vance Moss, who is the Purple Ranger. He is the Student Council Treasurer, and it's a little bit of a smartass. Just a little bit.
Alright. So, without further ado, you are all actually at Harlock's little castle. Because he's he asked you about to do some training, which so far has mostly consisted of you helping Adrian clean the floors and other such tasks.
Fair.
But he has a special surprise for you. You haven't seen Tex Rex all day.
Is he okay?
He's fine. You
Yeah.
just haven't seen him. He's been busy.
Worried for a second.
I'm not quite that mean that I would kill off the beloved Tex Rex.
Don't kill off Tex Rex off panel. That's all.
I never even got a chance to get a saddle.
Oh. We don't even know what sort of barbecue he makes.
Yeah, Harlock gathers you all together. And now that you're done with all your tasks, follow me out over here. We're gonna go out, and I've got a surprise for you all.
Oh. What kind of surprise?
Probably more chores.
I mean, well, we cleaned this place very, very well. Good job, everyone. Really top marks.
Yeah, Finn looks tired. This is just another set of chores for him.
I just imagine Cassandra has a list, and every time somebody completed a chore, there's just like a little sticker.
Oh,
next to
absolutely.
her.
Yeah, it's like
How many stickers do I have? I need to know.
Vance has like 2 stickers.
Well, Cass split it up into smaller tasks, so then everyone would have a chance to earn more stickers.
Vance still has like 2 stickers.
Everyone else has like 12, and Vance has only 2.
I think we should be careful with Harlock. And if the surprise is like more clothes or more stuff, I think that's what they call grooming.
I don't think that's what this is.
I mean,
Listen,
I
I'm broke. I wouldn't mind a sugar daddy.
What I
I mean, same though.
y'all, that is we're
I'm joking.
oh.
Yeah, joking.
Sandra, is it okay for us to have sugar daddies as long as it's like not during?
I am not remarking on that. If I do, it's going to come back to me. So no.
Legally distinct from Power Rangers.
Yeah,
And apparently almost every way.
yeah, to try and find an episode of Power Rangers where they talk about sugar daddy.
so you get led to big double doors that you can see like sunlight coming in through underneath them. They lead outside, and Harlock opens them and leads you into a pasture. Inside pasture is Tex Rex, and he's currently working on feeding several animal-like creatures that are very large. For some reason, though they all move like normal animals, they kind of look almost like children's toys. Each one is mainly made of a distinct color. One is a large fox. Another is a large wolf. There's a large rhino and a large cheetah. Before you are your Zords.
They're adorable.
Oh. Well,
Tech's gonna eat them.
it's definitely magic.
I hope he doesn't.
That cheetah is very purple, and I'm afraid.
It's your new best friend.
That wolf, that's rad.
No. is these animals will help you to fight the enemy when necessary. And Tex Rex has been taking care of them for some time now, and I do hope that you will enjoy the time you have with them.
Thank you, gift for Tex Rex.
So
For taking care of Zords.
I've been sitting here like hitting people with this giant ass shield and a crossbow when I could have just been sticking a cheetah on them.
Well, that's
I would imagine these are for more drastic situations. Since they're...
yes.
Finn is like full on, like, little girl with a pony.
Can I keep it?
He's just like going up to Tex Rex. Can I touch it?
Well, of course, partner, you can touch it.
It just like lays out his hands so it can sniff him.
Do they? So they're not like meat animals. They're like made out of something.
Yes, they appear to not be meat.
Okay.
So,
Explains why they're not eating each other.
how much were the animals, and what exactly do we need to do to repay you for them?
Nothing. They're the animals themselves are bound to your gems, and they cost nothing. They showed up because of the gems.
All right, better not go back on your word then.
Finn is just like, look at him. He's so blue. Just calling off from the distance while this is happening. He licked me. Was that?
Like, do they have real tongues, or like?
I assume not. I assume it's weird toy tongue.
Yeah, it's a weird toy tongue, because technically, like, depending on the Power Rangers, they behave exactly like animals for some reason, so...
They're...
sponge-coated thing that's that.
Right, yeah, Castle walk up to the fox and, like... like, let it, like, kind of, like... A much more, like, restrained version of what Finn is doing. Just like, yes, okay, so we are partners now. We need to go over some things.
Finn is all in. Just like, he has Hagrid's sense of what's like might be a dangerous animal.
All right, kids, this is a dragon.
Yeah, basically.
Probably bite your head off, but it's sweet, I promise.
Yeah, no, he's everybody's friend. That includes the toy animals.
Perfect, great.
Toby's just gonna like walk up to it and circle it like you would a horse, patting it along the way. He's gonna whisper, he's like, "It's okay, I'll take you away from the weird man with the dungeon."
We'll go someplace far, far away from here.
And Vance just goes up to the cheetah and just kind of like, pat. Okay, you didn't eat me. That's good. You didn't run away because cheetahs are just like nervous incarnated. It's fine. Okay, this is fine.
So will they be staying here and then leaving when we need them? Because I don't think I could. Well, I can fit this at our second summer home.
Yes, they'll stay here and they'll come to you when they're needed.
Summer home, let alone two of them. that is something whispered very gently into his wolf's ear.
Toby's just like out loud, like, "Why do you need two?"
Oh, well, technically they're not ours, but they're the family's. So there's those in case someone needs to stay at the main one, or needs to have like a meeting there, or like because it's technically a lodge.
That means they're super rich.
How many summer homes do you have?
Me personally?
No, you family. Okay, too many. Got it.
You have to think about it. It's too many. So at this point, the crystal ball that Harlock keeps on him begins to flash, and he takes it out and hovers it over his hand because he's a wizard, and he looks into it and he goes, oh no, knights, it seems Shard is attacking the city again. You must go.
Oh yes, of course.
Well, it was nice while it lasted.
Yeah, and so then of course your next cut you are in indistinct part of the city where Shard and a monster he keeps referring to as Weeva, who looks sort of like a humanoid spider. Ooh, humanoid spider, but instead of the thorax, she has a spool that is there. It's
The spinneret.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the parts at the end.
Cool.
I don't like this.
It's okay. We've got this.
Yeah,
We're a
and
team. We had training. We have our Zords now. We're gonna do great. All right, everybody ready?
Let's squash a spider.
Wait, anybody need to go to the bathroom first?
I said the line already. No.
Right, okay. All right, let me.
How do we know the swords are gonna listen to us?
They're bound to your gem. It's fine.
What?
It'll be fine. Here, I'll say the thing so we can transform.
Okay.
Knights, heed the call. Guiding light, the cunning fox, night red.
And then Finn like really gets ready for it and goes, "Heed the call! Unbreakable bond! Loyal wolf! Night blue!" And voice cracks at the end and everything. It's great.
I love that your headphones had a little blue light at the end too.
Yeah, it's great. If you want to look, it's actually a wolf too.
Oh my gosh!
It's got a little crown on and everything.
It was like, what was mine again? Oh yeah. Ultimate Protector, Hardened Rhino. Night Pink.
Oh no, we have to do this every time, don't we?
Only
Okay.
once an episode.
Protective Shield, the Swift Cheetah, Night Purple. Let's go.
More change, transform,
Spin it, dramatic spinning capes behind us.
pose the end.
I feel like this time the sword comes showing up in Toby's hands and he just falls backwards because it's way too heavy for him.
So, now that you've transformed, there are several people cocooned in Weaver's web, laying around you, and Weaver just. It's about time that you showed up.
I thought we left the time jokes behind when we killed the clock.
Yeah, that was TikTok's thing. We need different ones for you.
It's okay. You're all going to be wrapped up soon.
Oh, nice.
Oh, now she's just trying too hard.
What is with these bodies being all cocooned? Because, like, you can't take leftovers from the all-you-can-eat buffet. You know that, right?
Yeah, why do you guys want to attack us anyways?
Shard steps up and goes, Weaver, take care of them. I've got things to do. And he walks off into an office that has, like, art displays and...
Wait, can we just talk about it?
Stop them.
Vance just kind of cups his hand and goes, "Coward!"
I'll go after Shard. You guys got this.
Wait.
And then she just runs after Shard.
Is she allowed to do that?
I mean, do we follow her?
Huh.
This cat. I mean,
We should probably
Gonna
deal
be
with
okay.
Spider Lady.
Cass is probably fine.
oh, I thought we
Night Red.
Yeah, right.
it wasn't me this time.
Yeah, so you run after Shard, and Weaver attacks your teammates. Let's see. We'll go for... Weaver goes right for Finn.
Oh no! It was because I said to squash the spider thing, isn't it?
Yeah, so Weaver shoots web in the direction of Finn.
Oh, should we do team?
Oh, yes, team. I believe it should be the same team that we were getting last time. But thank you for reminding me.
Does this count because we're not all here?
I should have done it when you first got here, so we'll count it. So, Cassandra, do you have influence over everybody on the team?
No.
Does anybody have any conditions?
Nope.
Okay. So that's 3. Does anybody mistrust the leader or the team?
Nope.
Not yet.
And nobody nobody used team selfishly last time. So, you have 4 team. Which, so, now you have an option. You can defend Finn, or Finn can take a powerful blow.
It's early in the show, so I'd be okay with taking a powerful blow just because, I mean, probably makes sense as far as like story flow goes.
Okay. Yeah.
And that happened real quick, so Vance is like, what the?
Yeah. They're just still waiting to find out, like, oh, I guess you're leaving. So.
Okay. Yeah, so for powerful blow, you roll conditions. There should be a little dice thing on your character sheet by conditions.
Let's see. Yes, there is. And I will submit that.
A 7, which is a partial hit, which means you don't take the full brunt of the attack, but there's still, some explosions and stuff. And you can either give ground and give an opportunity to your opponent. You can struggle past the pain and mark 2 conditions, or provoke a teammate into foolhardy action, or if you have influence, you can take advantage of that influence and inflict a condition on your teammate.
I'll take a condition. I think that's kind of like he'd probably be pretty afraid and insecure about that.
Okay, so you're gonna take 2 conditions. You're gonna struggle past the pain.
Yeah, I'll struggle past the pain.
Okay, yeah. So that's mark 2 conditions for that.
And then he's just like, I'm not that much of a pushover web slinger. And he's just
Okay.
being a superhero is scarier than it might seem.
Yes. Toby, Vance, do you have a move you want to make?
Vance is gonna kind of stand with his shield to one side and just kind of being like, that's really not cool. The sucker punch and then your friend being a coward. What kind of a monster are you that you can't stand and fight? I'm basically trying to provoke Weeva.
Okay.
By giving a speech on morality and heroism, so I can use savior instead of superior.
Okay. Yeah. Go for it. 5.
Oh,
With a +3 modifier.
So you rolled a 2. Okay.
Yeah.
So, does
we
Finn and Toby
really
think
need
that
a
you...
Cassandra?
And if Finn and Toby think they can help give a speech on morality, you can spend team to boost this up. But you need both of you to get it to a 7.
I'm being silly stringed.
Oh, so I mean, Toby's gonna try and help. Toby's just gonna be like, "Can't we all just get along?"
The answer to that is no. So mark potential. Vance.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Weaver doesn't care what any of you have to say. Toby, do you got a move you want to make?
So, I guess. I guess seeing this, he would try and get Finn out of the casing. I guess he's being wrapped up, right, or tangled up.
Yeah, tangled up a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna try and untangle Finn. So that'd be directly engage or
Yes, directly engage with it.
Full on Xena acting. By the way. Oh no!
Oh dear.
What was the roll? Oh!
A 2.
Oh, that's not good.
We are off to a great start.
This is going well.
Uh-huh.
it's just about the worst you can get without negatives.
Oh.
Yeah. So, Toby, no, you cannot get the web off. The web is actually really hard. And the only thing that's allowing, or hard to remove, the only thing that's allowing Finn to be able to do anything or possibly even get out is that Finn is only partially wrapped up in this stuff.
This is really strong web. We probably should have planned better.
A plan would have been good.
Unfortunately, Toby, that is a 2. So not only do you not get removed, you look up and Weaver's right next to you, smacking both you and Finn to the side. You are currently down for now.
Oh no.
So I'm down, don't go for that. Just straight up down.
Yeah, for right now, I'm going to take my GM power and say you're down right now, so we can move the story along with Cassandra. You catch up to Shard, who is trying to figure
where's
out.
Night Red?
yeah.
Camera cut.
Cassandra, you in the building, you find Shard examining an art piece that it looks like it's got a bunch of them little plastic gems arranged on it. Don't ask me for a pattern, I don't know, but it's an art piece, and there's different colors, but there is one orange gem at the top, and Shard is looking right at it, trying to figure out how he can get it.
You know you're not supposed to touch the art, right?
He's like pulling his sword out, like, and since when do I care about rules?
That's right. I guess you're not so sharp. Pull out daggers, spin them, and then she's gonna run at Shard and do a directly engage.
Okay, roll directly engage. Full hit.
This is going really well. I'm doing so good on my own. Nothing could go wrong.
This is what a mozzarella stick feels like.
Okay, so you have 2 options then.
Okay, I am going to boo. Directly engage. I'm going to resist or avoid their blows. Could I take something from them and that something be the gem?
They don't have it yet, so no.
Okay. I guess I'll take their position from them. So like they were like in front of the thing, and I want to like run up and like slash dodge, and then like kick them out of the way so they're like further away from the painting or the whatever it was.
It's kind of like a sculpture.
Sculpture thingy.
In doing so, you do manage that. You kick Shard away from it. He stumbles back, but his awkward arm also hits the display and it begins to rock.
It. She like tries to catch it and like stabilize it. Okay.
Yeah, so it starts to fall over and you catch it and you're trying to put it back up, and then Shard walks up and smashes it to pieces from above with his sword. right
How
into
dare
you, collapsing the whole thing on top of you.
Great.
He bends down and he picks up the orange gem that was there and says, "I'll be seeing you later, Night Red." And he walks away as you pick yourself up from underneath the sculpture. Vance, you are currently the only one standing. Do you want to try something?
So I see my teammates are down. This spider's pissing me off. So I'm just gonna like hoist up the shield and attempt to bash it into her. Like a giant, oversized flex water. It's fine.
Okay, roll to directly engage a threat.
This can't go badly. It didn't go as badly as I expected. That is a 9.
Okay, so you have one option.
I would like to impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
Okay.
Been pretty easy to knock people down so far, and all of a sudden, wham!
Yeah, so you surprise Weaver. She's torturing your friends. Actually, after she knocked over, she began wrapping one of the nearby skyscrapers in her web, encasing it. And you smack Weaver alongside the head with your shield, surprising Weaver. Weaver turns to you and says, "That wasn't very nice," and returns the favor. It like in not just one smack. It's like, you know, you smack them and then there's a fight and you lose that fight.
Yep.
And you also get tossed aside. And Weaver finishes wrapping the building, and Shard walks out of the building and goes, "Weaver, come, we have what we came for. And Knights, if you wish us to release these people and that building, turn over the rest of your gems by midnight." And then Shard and Weaver teleport out of there.
You're muted, Lily.
Sorry. Cass stands up and kind of like dusts herself off and like, well, at least they took care of that outside.
Vance is just on the ground like, oh.
Like, what happened out here?
I don't know. It's like one of our teammates ran away and abandoned us.
I went to go handle problem A, and then I left you all to handle problem B. It was delegation.
They didn't want to talk it out.
Really didn't.
No, they wouldn't.
think
Okay, I can handle this. So it's fine. We just need more training.
Can someone help me out?
Of course, I got it. Goes to slash the things down.
While you're doing that, and it's not easy, you just hear Harlech's voice. "Knights, get back here now."
Oh.
Is he gonna teleport us? Or...
Yeah, and then he says that, and then you all teleport.
Why? Like, Vance is teleported into the castle, like, on his back, still, like, groaning in pain. It's like, why do you bother to ask us if you're just gonna drag us here anyway?
Well,
Can't you teleport us when you see you're about to get hurt?
I suppose so, but that would mean that you're not there to continue fighting. Though you did lose this one. What happened?
it wasn't it. So we had a issue of communication. I know exactly how to solve this. Nothing
You
to worry
weren't
about.
there.
Yeah,
No, I was there. I
No.
was.
you left and ran off.
I delegated.
You ran off to do something else rather than staying with your team.
You voluntold us is what happened.
No, I was going to chase after Shard, and you all were going to handle Weeva.
I don't think Cassandra likes being a knight. She doesn't like fighting.
What? I thought Shard. I did a cool kick move.
That's not fair.
I didn't see any kick moves.
Cassandra definitely fought. I'm sure of that much. But you gotta be better about talking to us.
I was going to handle things. It was fine. But okay, yeah.
Obviously, it's not.
Okay.
See, Cassandra, what I'm seeming to understand from your teammates is that instead of defeating Weaver together and then stopping Shard, you tried to handle the biggest problem yourself, and everybody paid for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
But it's okay. This problem is fixable. Luckily, Finn was not entirely encased in Weaver's web. However, for those that have been, you will need a special weapon to get through. You will have to go on I think you kids nowadays would call it a quest, and to retrieve the sword, you'll have to get the 4 keys. Sorry, it's 4. There's only 4 of you. The 4 keys.
I hope this is in character.
5 of you at some point. I don't know.
There's only 4 of you, so you'll need the 4 keys, and you'll unlock the vault 2, and then you'll be able to take the sword of Vernondale, and it should be sharp enough to cut Weaver's web and free everybody.
Where are the keys?
But I have a map somewhere, and he's like starts digging through the pockets in his robe, and that's not it. Here we are. Yep, this is it.
Did you forget that the Yellow Ranger died because you didn't teleport her out of there?
Oh my god.
Well, according to my scans, she's not dead. They haven't quite figured out how to separate her from the Millennium Gen, but...
Wait, so shouldn't we try and save her?
Oh, we're working on it. Remember, I'm trying to locate her, but I don't know where they are. Remember, I'm not the only one with magic. The enemy has magic as well, and when I find her, you'll be the first to know.
Maybe at least the second, though, because you would know, and then we would know.
Don't be pedantic, Vance.
But then, wouldn't Texrex also know before we really knew? And what about Adrian? And, there's a lot of people you're going to inform before you inform us. So we're not... Okay.
Okay, I think we just need to go to McKnight's, have some snacks, and we can talk about getting these keys.
Oh, no. You need to leave now. You need to go out the doors here. And I had Adrian prepare some packs for venturing. There's snacks there.
Oh, wait, what?
Yes, you're not going back to your city. The quest is here in this... I think you call it a dimension, an alternate reality in which this castle exists in for its own safety. You will have to go out into that land, do the quest, and gain the Sword of Vernondale. But there are snacks, you know, beef jerky, I'm pretty sure it's unseasoned, but it is beef jerky. Probably some trail mix.
Okay, trail mix.
Probably some trail mix.
Trail mix can be good. Sure.
Well, I snacks.
I have
Sounds really healthy.
I have a paper to finish tonight.
Only if it's the ones with the chocolates in it. If it doesn't have the chocolates in it, I don't want it. I'm not doing my own.
I'm sure there are chocolates in it, and Cassandra. Yes, your paper is important, but we have lives to save first. So go.
Also, isn't that paper not due for like 2 weeks?
And
Oh my god.
We got people to feed.
Cassandra, I think we have to be okay with getting use this.
absolutely.
It's
We should go.
probably.
Oh, I do have one question. Was I supposed to bring the pink rhino with me last time? Because I didn't. I forgot it.
No, it's fine. You did right. The rhino, well, you'll know when you'll need it, and it'll come to you. You're fine. You're fine, Toby. You did a good job. It was Cassandra who didn't work well with her team.
Okay.
Yeah, see.
Okay. Well, we can bring it back. We're a team. We're great. Everything is fine. We're gonna find these keys, and it's gonna be amazing. Let's go.
Yeah, so you head out the doors on this quest, and the first spot on the map leads you to a large lake. And in the middle of the lake is a small landmass with a podium on it, and you can see that there appears to be a key there.
Perfect.
There's no there's no boat, and there's no seemingly visible way to easily get to this island. But this is a very large lake, and that is in the center. It is quite far away.
So,
Okay.
I think Finn probably has his wand out and is like, someone know like a boat spell.
Does anybody know any spells?
We know the transform one and the one where we do the big cannon.
Right. Can we shoot it with the cannon?
I don't think the cannon will help.
I think when we shot it with the cannon, it would go like into the lake, so that wouldn't solve any of our problems.
Oh, if we get the cannon and then put Vance's shield behind us and then shoot this shield, will it like propel us over onto it?
Anyone just a good swimmer?
Oh, I guess, yeah. Is anybody a good swimmer?
Yes.
Guessing that's a no to the cannon idea.
I think let's go with Vance. Vance is a very skilled swimmer. Let's go with that first, and then we could potentially try shooting the shield as a propulsion mechanism.
Which is brilliant, by the way.
Sounds fun too.
Are we still morphed, or are we in like civilian clothes at this point?
That's up to you.
I think I'm definitely in civilian stuff, if nothing else.
Yeah, Cass is in her civvies.
Advanced size. Starts pulling off his shirt. And like just has a very tight fitting tank top underneath.
I didn't know you were that good of a swimmer.
Yeah, I just haven't done it a lot recently. For reasons.
Have you? Right. Never mind.
He just
Got
kind of
this.
goes out into the water to start swimming to this island.
You got this, Vance.
Okay, Vance. Roll me. Do something daring. Roll me the equivalent of unleash your powers on your sheet, and take a +1 to doing it.
Okay. this is gonna. Hey, that's a 13.
That is a 13. So, Vance, you swim up to this island. It's easy. You grab the key. You swim back. Nothing goes wrong. It was easier than you thought it was. It was quite a long swim. But you have no problems, and you have gained your key.
Hey, I got a key.
Great, good job.
Heck yeah! And just holds out for like a high five and stuff.
Wait, you didn't get all of them?
No, there was only the one.
Oh.
Still one more closer.
Right.
Gotta find the rest of them. Probably.
All right. Well, we got one. That's a quarter of the way done. We're making great progress and great time. So good job, everyone.
As you continue your adventure, following the map brings you to a forest, and inside the forest brings you to a large tree. Beside that tree is a table with a square block of wood and a bunch of tools. On the tree is a door. The door has a puzzle for unlocking it. There is a weird shape. I'm trying to think of what it is, but there's a awkward shape that needs to have something inserted to open the doors and gain the key.
Very Resident Evil door puzzle.
Okay.
Yes. Again, there is a square block of wood that does not fit in there, but there are several tools on the table next to the tree as well.
So,
So is it inside the tree, perhaps?
should we just try and break the door down, or?
That could work. We could also try solving the puzzle. I don't know if Harlock would want us to break his... Is this his?
I don't think it is. It's a mystical quest thing, right?
I think so.
Is there a wrong way to do a mystical quest?
I don't...
I think so.
Possibly.
I think there's an intent behind it. It's
Probably.
like a story. It's like storyteller's logic, right?
Right. Okay,
Oh.
well...
It's to think outside the box.
Right. Okay, well, it's a puzzle. It's probably... If it's a strategy, it might be is anybody good at puzzles or mind games or things like that? Anybody a fan of the Rubik's Cube?
No.
What sort of tools are next to the wood block?
They're, for some reason, Toby would know they are woodworking tools.
Okay, I'll go try to solve the puzzle. Since nobody else seems to have that in their repertoire, you all just do your thing. Cassandra will go for the puzzle that Lily knows just can't be solved in its current state, and it's just going to like, okay, so if I,
Is there a way to summon our weapons?
I mean, you could morph and summon your weapons, yes.
Yeah, Toby's gonna morph and summon his weapon and try to swing the sword at the door.
Okay. Yeah, you attempt that. You know what? Roll me directly engage a threat. Okay.
Just to directly engage.
Yeah, choose one of your options.
While this is happening, Finn is just kind of poking at dirt and looking at bugs.
Let's take something from the door.
Okay.
A chunk of the door comes out.
Okay, so you get a chunk of the door. You can't. It's not enough of a chunk that you can get your hand inside, but there is a backlash from the door. Toby, roll me to take a powerful blow. There's a magical backlash from the door. That is a full hit, Toby.
Just Finn ducks as Toby just soars over him.
So your options are you can remove yourself from the situation, flee, whatever, unconscious. You can have trouble getting up, in which case you would roll to do something daring to attempt to get up. Or you can choose two options from the 7 to 9 list.
I'll mark 2 conditions. Then I will provoke. Let's see, who would most likely do it? Who would want to? If I provoked someone, who would attack the door?
Not Finn.
Okay, Vance.
Oh,
God. Vance. Oh, get the door. I think that's it. I got a chunk out of it. It's just a bit more to go.
What? No, we shouldn't be attacking the door. We need to solve the puzzle.
But there's
Okay.
more than one way to solve a puzzle. It's like, isn't it that story is like the Gordian knot? You just cut it in half.
I don't
Oh.
think that's how it works. But I mean,
Okay, roll to provoke. We'll see how well this goes. And okay, so Toby mark potential. Vance, you're not particularly feeling convinced that you should attack the door.
so Vance is like, I mean, I could attack the door, and then he just like leans on the block of wood. But we have this thing, and if we make it fit that thing with these things,
What's that?
the block of wood,
Yeah.
we got stuff. I don't know what these are, and like holds up the woodworking tools. But they're here for a reason, and you can probably like do something to this wood and
Oh,
shove
yes. We need to
wood
use those
in
to
the
solve
thing.
puzzle. Do any of those look like they would like work with? They could fit in here, maybe.
No.
I have no experience woodworking. One time I tried to make a birdhouse, but no birds would live in it because the floor fell out.
Oh, they can fly. Surely that would be fine.
Not for your house.
All right. Yes, that's fair.
It's like holds up a saw and just goes, "Look, I can do it, but I fuck it up."
Okay. Does anybody know how to use?
If it's woodwork, I guess I can do it.
Oh, good.
Just put the saw down and walk away.
All right, Toby. We need.
Just so you know, usually this takes hours.
I'm sure it won't.
It's fine. I need a nap anyway.
It'll be fine.
I
Take
like
as
your
long-
optimism, Cassandra.
Take as long as you need. You've got this. Let me Google other motivational phrases.
I have to get this binder dry anyway. I'm gonna go over here and
Okay.
like Vance is like setting up his pack as a pillow, laying in the sun. It's fine.
Okay,
And
Toby, you've got this. We believe in you.
I'm guessing since there's no actual electrical equipment, he's gonna have to do it all by hand. So he'll cut the block to shape and start whittling it down into a key, which takes hours.
Yes, it does. roll me do something daring to see just how good your key is.
And daring is freak.
Yeah. A 9. So, it can either be unstable or
Can I help?
Is
you
it
can
da-
mark a condition. Oh, yes. If you want to help, you can either let Toby tell you what he needs you to do, or you can offer encouragement and
Yeah.
spend a team.
So I'll spend a team and I'll walk up like after he's been at it for like a couple hours, and like, okay, so don't tell anybody else. And she like pulls out like the bag of trail mix and then also a bag of M&Ms and mixes them together. Like, just gives it to him and like, that's for you. You got this.
Awesome.
Okay,
Toby's
so
gonna
It's energy.
Toby's gonna take the time to put down the key and woodworking and start eating some of the M&Ms and wood trail mix.
Finn has got like some strange bug on his hand and is drawing it.
Vance is passed out. It's fine.
So yeah. So I make the key.
yeah, you make the key, and you insert it. The door opens, and inside is another key. So it looks very similar to the key that Vance got. It's like an old, like skeleton key looking thing.
Got the key.
Cool. Great job, Toby.
Huh? What?
Would have gone a lot faster if we had just broke down the door, but I did it.
Well, we learned the value of hard work.
Hope
And
you're
a nap.
doing homework tonight, Cassandra. It's getting kind of late.
We'll make it work. Pull an all-nighter. For the report that's due in 2 weeks. All right, Vance, Toby got the key.
What? Huh? What? Key?
We got the
Okay,
key.
cool. Let's go.
Yeah,
How many do we have now?
2. We're halfway done.
Goodbye, bug friend. Just gently lets it down. It scuttles off. It's fine.
Okay, we're making great progress. Let's keep going on. All right, map.
Okay, so you follow the map to the next task. And at the next task, you find another body of water. This time, it is a small body of water. Inside the body of water is a mermaid. And beside the lake is a canvas and paints.
Hello?
Did you guys see that, right?
Huh?
Brad! He is again extremely excited, no sense of danger.
What, person? Hi, mermaid? They're not listening.
Yes.
Hi. Weird.
Finn's already like kneeling down, like, "Hi, my name's Finn. What's your name?"
My name is Audrey. Can I help you?
Great to meet you, Audrey. We're looking for a key that looks like those keys. Would you happen to know where one is around here?
Yes, I have one. But I would rather not be bothered right now. My painter's supposed to be here soon. Please leave.
if you give us the key, we'll leave.
There's that.
Mm,
Perhaps we could do something. We could offer a trade, or we could pay you for it. How much does everyone have on them?
I don't get much. You're not from here. I don't much get over to your side of things. Your money's useless to me, but perhaps if one of you could paint me, so I'm not waiting here all day for my painter, perhaps, maybe. I could give you the key.
Finn was already digging through his bag looking for things. He's got paintbrushes in his mouth, and he was just kind of, huh? Just
Oh.
straight.
Finn, would you be willing to paint Audrey here in trade for the key?
Hell yeah.
Excellent.
Would that be good with you?
Yes, let me get into my best pose. And she swims into the middle of the lake and does a little pose. There is a canvas there for you to already set up with lovely paints ready
Yeah.
to go. Roll something. Roll me to do something daring to see how good your painting is.
Yeah, Finn is already looking at this. This is
Finn.
much better than like the stuff that he's usually working with. Which one is daring again?
You want to roll freak.
Okay, thank you. Huh.
Oh, roll with a +1. I keep forgetting that part. But
Oh, okay. Well, then I got a 9.
So Vance could assist by just kind of looking at at Audrey and just being like, "Oh, honey, no, your hair, come here. Let me fix your hair."
I've never I've never tried like working with mermaid anatomy before, so it's one sec, and he just like erases a bit and just redoes the sketch. Does that look a little bit more even? Okay. And just yeah, and just gets to work, and he's painting, and he's got a real sense for like color. Like it's not one for one. This isn't like a realist painting, but this is kind of very much kind of the impression of the moment and the colors and feelings.
yeah, and it is one of the best paintings that Finn has ever done.
Oh, it's
Audrey swims up to take a look at it, and I love it. It's perfect. It's beautiful. Thank you so much.
I'm just glad you like it. I was really nervous about this. I've never worked with a mermaid before.
Well, as promised, here's your key.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Audrey.
I'd love to work with you again. That was super fun. And then he like offers another high five. This time to Audrey.
Yeah, she high-fived you and yes, I'm sure we could arrange something. You can always
Heck
come
yeah.
back and find me.
You know Harlock?
Not the old wizard, yes.
Yeah, we're friends with him, so maybe like we could like arrange like an exchange program or something. You could come over to our side. Something like that. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yes, definitely, maybe.
And Finn just looking back, just like I got the key too.
Nice. Very good. Okay. Thank you so much, Audrey. We will be on our way. Enjoy your painting of yourself. Follow the map.
Okay, yeah, you pull up the map, and you travel to your next location. In the middle of a field is a flock of birds flying around they begin flying around as you approach. You notice laying on the ground is a bow and a quiver with a single arrow.
Oh.
And you look up, and you see that one of the birds has a key tied to their leg.
Aha. Well, I don't want to, don't want to, toot my own horn, but I am captain of the archery team. So, I guess I will take this one. She walks up, picks up the quiver, picks up the bow, looks at the arrow, checks it, does all the stuff, takes aim.
You can do this.
Thank you.
I hope. That part's under his breath.
Alrighty, and she'll look up, follow the boat, follow the bird, like try to aim like a little bit in front of it, and then take a shot.
Okay, roll to do something dang. There's no threat here, so you'll roll that. Roll freak on the sheet.
With a +1, right?
Yes, with a +1.
I get potential. Woo.
Oh!
You still have 2 team points if some of you want to help.
I'm gonna use the.
You can use them selfishly, but you can.
How would I use it selfishly here?
So when using a team point selfishly, you also have to put down one of your teammates.
Oh, you do? That's how it works?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be mean, but you have to. Let me pull it up for the exact rules. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, oh yeah, okay. Say how your actions ignore
Yeah,
or
there you
insult
go.
your teammates.
Yeah, you basically have to be mean to your teammates to use a team selfishly.
Well, okay, well, yeah, that's still only a +1 though, so.
Yeah, so somebody would still have to help you. Again,
Yeah.
encouragement is allowed here.
Could I shout, don't forget forget the wind direction?
Perfect.
Toby's gonna offer Cassandra some trail mix with the M&Ms in it.
Aww.
Perfect. I will allow it. It spends the rest of your team. Make sure to note that. And, Cassandra, you do hit it. Just barely. So, I can tell you how it goes wrong, or you can choose to mark a condition.
I will mark a condition.
Okay.
Do we have the thing that says how you get rid of conditions anywhere?
Oh, if you look at the original masks sheet, it has a thing for clearing conditions. Depending on which one, you do something. So for anger,
Gotcha.
you break something important. One of them you run away. I don't remember all of them off the top of my head, but it is there on the original masks basic move sheet.
I'm actually gonna choose guilty now that I'm thinking about it a little bit, because I have to shoot this bird, and she feels a little guilty about that.
Okay. Not guilty about the fact that you having to do this in the first place might be your fault.
Well, there's that too. Look, she's had a lot. She's had a big day.
Okay, and the bird falls to the ground, and when you approach, there's nothing there but the key.
Okay. We've got
And
it.
Cassandra's feelings.
Oh, they're just spilled all over the place. Oh man. Okay, great. We have got it. Got all 4 of them. Excellent job, everyone. You all did amazingly.
Could I actually use a move? I think I have something that might help us a little bit. I want to kind of use we're a team, or actually, yeah, we could do we're a team.
What
So,
does
yeah,
your team do?
we all when I come for a support someone pointing out how they were a part of a team, they're despite their mistakes, if they open up to you, we get to add additional team to the pool.
Cool.
And I said, yeah, it wasn't the best when, you kind of left us high and dry, but working together like this, using what we're good at, it was really good, especially with you cheering us on. I like that. And I hope we do it more often.
Thanks, Finn. Yeah, I'm kind of used to needing to handle all stuff. Not entirely on my own, but usually taking a lot of the burden. So
I completely get it. I have little brothers that I take care of.
Right.
My mom works all the time.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
this was nice.
Yeah.
Plus, I did a cool mermaid drawing. That was fun.
It was very, very good.
Thank you. I really want to do something like that again.
Well, now that we're doing things with wizards and magic, I'm sure there'll be plenty more amazing things for you to paint.
Yeah. I'm excited for that.
Yeah. Awesome. Good stuff.
Okay, so
We got team, yay.
well, not quite, because to get to the team, Finn first needs to roll comfort or support.
Oh,
So you have to
I
roll
see.
mundane to do the move.
I can do that.
Which is a 9. Which is a hit.
There you go.
Oh, gotta look at the right one. On a hit,
Uh.
they hear you. So, Cassandra can either mark potential, clear condition, or shift a label. I'll say you opened up.
Okay, cool.
And via the We Are the Team move, you do get 1 point of, or We Are a Team, so you get 1 point of team back for that.
Cool. I'm gonna mark potential, actually.
Okay. And you head off, following the map to where the sword is hidden. You follow the trail up a mountain, and not exactly towards at the top of the mountain, but as you follow the trail, and the trail ends in like a block of magic crystal, basically. And inside you can see is the sword. And at the base of the crystal is 4 slots for 4 keys.
All right, let's. Are they different? Like, do the keys look like special for each, or is it just like, are all the keys kind of look the same?
And there's each one has. No, they're all mostly the same. Yeah, they're all
Okay.
mostly the same. They can
Alright,
all
I
go in
guess-
the same slot.
Pick a hole and put it in.
Let's do this together.
Sandra, we need to work on your wording. On your wordings.
Are we not saying phrasing anymore?
I don't understand why was it wrong.
I'll explain it to you when you're older, honey.
What? We're the same age.
But it's, you know,
Oh.
sex. It's a sex joke.
Okay, okay.
I absolutely meant the keys. I didn't mean to make that innuendo.
I didn't realize Cassandra thought like that. Aren't you supposed to pick the nice one?
What? I.
Look, there's nothing wrong with it.
I didn't say there was wrong with it. I just
No.
I didn't think I was student council kind of thing.
He's absolutely blushing and says, "We need the sword. We need to go get the Weeva. Just do the key thing."
Yeah, so
I just put in the key.
Yeah. Key.
yeah, once all your keys are in and turned, the crystal dissolves, revealing the sword. Who grabs the sword?
It's got to be Cassandra.
Cass goes for it. Yeah, Cass will go for it.
Okay, so you grab the sword of Vernondale, and you now have the means to undo Weaver's wedding. But before we get to more of that, we're going to head to break. And for you viewers, we'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes, but before you take off to go get drinks, whatever it is, please do stick around for the lovely sponsor video. We'll be back soon.
Thanks so much for hanging out with us today. If you get a second during break, you should check out one of our amazing sponsors. We're now proudly sponsored by Roll20, the best virtual tabletop for all your role-playing needs. Over 4 million people use Roll20's virtual tabletop to power their favorite games. And with more modules than you can shake a stick at on their new revamped storefront, you'll definitely find something for your group to enjoy. Sign up today by clicking the link below or heading to roll20.net/start/WTTP. Tabletop Loot is an amazing place to get your dice bags, dice boxes, and more. And now you can get 15% off your purchase at tabletoploot.com by using the code WTTPDICE at checkout. Tabletop Loot. Your party starts here. While you're at it, check out our so awesome merch store, So Nerdware. So Nerdware is the place to find all your Welcome to the Party merch and other amazing stuff too. Head on over to sonerdware.com and use the code WELCOME at checkout to get 10% off your next purchase. So Nerdware. It's what the nerds wear. Devin Rue, the amazing mistress of maps, has kindly supported the channel since the beginning and provides graphics for many of our streams. Head on over to rueinc.com to check out some of the best fantasy cartography on the web. Our Patreon supports the creators and producers of the channel by providing Roll20 subscriptions, cost coverage for video hosting, and more. If you want to support the channel while getting podcasts a week early, gaming articles that are published on Patreon first, a shout out during our break, and more, head on over to patreon.com/welcomepartyrpg and throw us a buck or $5. And last, but certainly not least, help out the party. Subs and bits not only support the stream, but also every 500 bits or a tier 1 sub gives a player or DM of your choice a reroll or system equivalent, and every 1000 bits or tier 2 sub gives a player or DM of your choice a crit or system equivalent. Thanks again for hanging out with us today. The game will be back in just a few minutes.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Hello and welcome back to Millennium Nights. Big thank you to our sponsors. I hope you stuck around and watched the awesome sponsor video. We return. Our heroes, our knights, have recovered the sword of Vernondale. And, in timely fashion, of course, Weeva and Shard are back attacking the city.
Okay. We've got the sword. We've got this. This time I'm not going to rush off. It's gonna be great. We've got this, everybody.
Teamwork, right?
There's no Eigen Knights. Wait, no, there is.
Oh.
Either way, it's fine.
There's no M and E.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, okay. We'll go with all of that. It's fine.
You do need the extra 2 weeks to do your report, Cassandra.
Hey. Let's just go.
Spicy. Ah.
All right, you find yourself in a random square of the city. Near in the background, you can still see the building entrapped by the webs from earlier. Weeva is currently taking new victims as Shard watches over her. What do you do?
So are there is there do they notice us yet?
Yes, they notice you when you run out.
Okay. Is there any other webs that we could cut with the sword?
Just the one around the building, and there's like 3 or 4 people on the ground covered in webs.
Okay. She'll look at it and then look to Toby and say, "Well, you use a sword. Do you want to wield this?"
Sure, I can try it.
All right. Very, very carefully hand it over.
Oh wow, I can actually hold this one and pick it up right.
There you go. Yeah. All right. So you're on web duty. If anybody gets webbed up, you got it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's try to take out Weeva first, and then we can go after Shard together.
Let's squash this spider.
Yeah.
Better this
nice.
time.
Yeah.
At least somewhat this time.
We'll do it this time. We've got this.
Okay, so real quick, going to check in for those team points. How are you doing there, Cassandra, on the influence?
No influence on Toby yet.
Okay.
Need to get that.
And I know some of you have conditions now.
I do.
Yep, I certainly do.
Okay, does anybody mistrust the leader now?
No.
Okay. And nobody's used team selfishly, so you're good there. So you have 3 team points. You are also 1 team point away from being able to use your ultimate ability.
Coolio.
Now, I'm assuming you morph?
Yep.
Absolutely.
It's the second time this episode, so it's the much quicker version where we split screen it.
Yeah. Except for Toby. Everybody else gets the split screen. Toby, what's your roll call?
Ultra Protector, Hardened Rhino, Knight, Pink.
Okay, so you're holding the sword, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so Toby has the sword of Fernandale. So in Toby Milsh, there's also this random voiceover that says, Hardened Rhino, attack mode. And Toby now has the sword. It's not as big as Toby's normal giant sword, but it's more intimidating. Has like more random bits that are supposed to make it look cooler. Toby now has a slightly longer cape with more distinct heraldry on it, and the shoulder pads that pass for armor.
You
and
got a
stuff.
power up mode.
Nice.
Ah.
Nice.
Is that from the sword?
I think so.
That's cool.
You look great. All right. See, we're better. We're more powerful. We've got training. I just know mopping those floors was some sort of way of showing us we've got to take care of everything, and it's great. It's fine. We got this.
And it's just kind of lucky. What a cool power up.
Badass.
All right, after Weeva, let's go.
Yeah.
I hope you're here to turn over your gems, knights. I've got you in quite the bind.
No. Like, literally, we're not bound by anything right now. I mean, see, not bound.
That's not gonna work on me twice.
Only once.
Wrap me up in a cocoon once. Shame on me.
We're gonna give you something, all right. A beat down. And then she'll nod to Toby and say, "Toby, how about you show her how much your power up has worked?"
Sure. Should I just attack her?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, you got.
Okay. Roll to directly engage a threat. And because you're using the power up for the first time, add a +1.
Hey.
Is that's with the +1?
No, it didn't add the modders.
Okay, well, so yeah, cool. That's a 7 then.
It's a 7.
Woo!
Okay, so you do make it.
And so with the 7 directly engage, I can.
And we got 1.
I know. I will surprise them. No, wait, that doesn't create an opportunity for them. Okay, so create an opportunity for my allies.
Okay. So
Like as I'm charging, I charge with the sword. I trip over my cape, and I actually accidentally just nudge into them, like so they knock them off balance.
Oh, just full on Gokai green.
yeah. And as you charge, Weaver's just, "You're not supposed to have that." And Weaver also like tries to stop you by shooting web at you, and like you dodge and you trip over your cape, and you hit Weaver with your body rather than your sword. Much like there's also a weird moment in the actual show version of this where it like pauses and you see like the overlay of a pink minuscule rhino for just a second as it's and knocks
Makes a big rhino noise.
yeah we've somehow now closer to all of Toby's teammates, and you all have an opportunity.
Cool. Cass will like do like a jumping arrow shot against Weeva, who is like stumbling around. So I will try to directly engage.
Okay, yeah, directly engage a threat with a +1 for the opportunity for this time.
Thank you.
Is that added in?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so you have an 8. So if a couple of people wanted help,
Yeah.
you can make that a full hit.
Yes, I do. I think Finn is going to take the opportunity to like try to sweep Weeva's legs out from under her while the shot's going off to just kind of like put her off kilter.
Vance is going to use the shield to kind of nudge her into position to make sure the shot hits firmly.
Nice. Awesome.
Awesome.
Alright,
Yeah,
so-
so you have a full hit. Choose 2 options.
Yay. I will resist or avoid their blows, and let's see. Do they have any minions around, or is it just the 2 of them?
Oh yeah, of course there's minions.
Okay.
I forgot to describe them, but yes, there's a couple of minions.
Okay. I will frighten the minions
Okay.
to just kind of keep them like out of stuff. And then resist or avoid their blows.
Okay. Yeah, so you shoot Weeva and do massive damage. Several of the minions, they scatter around. Some of them somehow get caught up in the explosion as well. And you have one thing ready now. You've now spent technically 6 points, but your ultimate move is ready if you want to use it.
When Cass lands, she'll like come down with her bow and like point it at Weeva and say, "You didn't really want to talk last time. We will give you one chance to give up."
Okay. Weaver's just, oh, you knights are all the same. Always so moral.
Yes.
I can't think of a pun. I was trying, but I can't think of one.
Yes, we're the good guys.
Weaver's going to charge at all of you.
Can I pull out the big cannon now?
Yeah, if you want to pull out the big
Cannon.
cannon, yeah.
Yeah. It's called honor, you simple spider. It just pulls out the cannon, just launch it on the knees right there.
Okay, yeah. So you
Already plugged in.
this time, just because it's cool and you have the cool attack mode for Toby going, when you shoot the cannon, it hits the sword and powers up the sword, and then Toby finishes Weeva off with a huge extra powered up strike from the sword of Vernondale. And of course there's even more explosions and Weeva falls down.
Just a bigger rhino.
Yeah, and Shard goes, Weeva, damn it, you're let down. Fine. And he pulls, like, breaks off a piece of crystal that is like a bluish silvery color and says, but you're not done yet. And throws the crystal at Weeva before teleporting away as Weeva grows to a gigantic size.
Oh, fuck.
Okay,
This
now
wasn't covered.
now is the time for our new animal friends.
Yes, knights.
Right, before the
Summon
spider
your
steps
zords.
on us.
Yes.
Such a weird role reversal.
No, if you're into that, that's your thing.
Nobody mentioned being into it, Cass. Is there something you need to tell us later?
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it on the record. I'm not into that.
Where are the... Hey,
The cheetah.
I don't want my rhino to get hurt.
But we need them. They're big. She's big. It's fine. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
It better be.
Does your rhino have a name yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh, I'll name him Horny.
Okay.
What? What?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Not affiliated with Power Rangers.
Legally distinct.
It's legally distinct.
Oh.
Alrighty then. So, you summon your Zords. We have the fox, the wolf, the rhino, and the cheetah Zord. Now, you made your Megazord. You picked two assembly conditions. As a group, do you remember what those were?
Oh. No.
That's a good question. Where did everything go?
I think one of them was have spent at least 2 team. Was the other one face a formidable foe? I forget exactly. Shoot.
I think so. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so currently you have one Megazord assembly condition met. Does anybody have anything that immediately reduces the assembly conditions?
My Zord move does.
Which Zord move do you have? You have Unite, correct?
Yeah, let me pull up. Red, Zord move. Yep, Unite. You can call for the team to combine Zords if you roll plus superior.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
yeah.
want to do that, you can absolutely do that.
Okay. Oh, and that's perfect for the whole episode too. So yeah, all the Zords come together. All right. When we act not like a team, things go bad. Let's face her as a team. All of us together. Unite the Zords. And so I will roll superior.
Okay.
Woo!
There you go. Nice. Thank you, dramatically convenient dice.
Yes, very dramatically convenient dice indeed. Which means on a +10 hit, you ignore all conditions, and the team forms up the Megazord.
Yeah.
What does your Megazord look like when it is combined?
So Cass's fox shifts and becomes kind of like part of the head and the torso with the connecty bits for all of the limbs to attach to.
I get to be the legs.
Is it like how the ninja ones had the frog where the hands went into the legs or whatever?
Yeah, it just the legs bend up and just the head kind of tilts back and then it splits in half.
Great, good.
Just weird I would say kind of like night gauntlet, or gauntlets isn't the right word. What are the foot parts?
Feet gauntlets.
Yeah, the feet gauntlets. That's the one.
What part's the cheetah?
Probably the arms.
Cool.
Do you want to be both arms or one arm?
I don't know.
It could be cool to have the cheetah as one arm and then the rhino as the other arm.
The other, yeah.
Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
anybody see a head?
Oh no, the fox is the head too. It just
Yeah, the fox is like the head and like part of the torso that everything else like connect. I imagine like we're all kind of part of the torso.
Mhm.
Oh, I kind of want to say this, but I kind of don't want to say this.
Oh no, say it.
Yeah, say it. Just
Can the rhino be the waist?
that was the first design of the Megazord, but it was blocked by the editors. Unfortunately, no, the rhino cannot be the.
Horny, what are you doing?
Let me have another arm.
I imagine it's one of those Zords where like the arms and legs can like switch places as story convenient.
I do believe you took the move adaptive, correct?
That's
I
true.
believe so.
I know that was one of the ones you talked about. Was the other finishing move? I know you talked about a few of them.
Yeah. I don't think we ever decided specifically, but
I think the adaptive, teamwork above all else. Because I think a lot of us like that one too.
Mhm.
Was the other one?
It was like the super move.
Yeah, I liked
Feeling
finishing
it's
move.
finishing move, yeah.
Okay, so teamwork above all else. You have united the Megazord and are about to battle as the Megazord. So everybody can either choose. You can, as a team, right now, choose to mark potential, add a team to the pool, or everybody can clear one condition.
I'd really like to clear a condition, guys.
Me too. I think, if everyone's cool with that, I think it could be cool for us. Like once we combine and we all show up in the little like group control panel or whatever,
Yeah.
and then like Cass looks to Finn and like we did it and like goes for a high five.
Yeah.
High five, and then we clear our conditions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say Magi Ranger, where they kind of became big magic animals because
Right.
when they fused together, they all were in like a magic void where their bottom halves were chess pieces, and they would just kind of shift around. And they're like, I guess we're chess pieces now.
Great. Good.
But when they did their finishing move, they would snap and go checkmate, and it was cool because the
well,
guy
there
would
you
would explode behind them. It's great.
There you go. That's awesome.
So
Cool.
we're clearing conditions.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
So everybody clear one condition.
I would like to clear afraid.
Cool. That totally fits too. Cass is clearing guilty. Finn's clearing afraid. We're getting over that stuff from before.
I'm still insecure though.
It's same.
You teenagers. Insecure was a popular one during Mask. I feel like it's just a thing for teenagers at this
That's
point.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Coolio.
What does our cockpit area look like? I guess. Is it like a cool like throne room thing?
Ooh.
And we all have like thrones and like a big sword or plunge in front of us that we use to control the Zord
Yeah.
or something.
I kind of like the very flat area that we somehow never lose balance on.
It could also be cool since we kind of have like a game thing, like our hangout is like the game place. Have it like be that flat, but we have like the table with like our Zord on there that we like
Oh yeah, we can. There's just kind of like a war game battle map in front of us. That would be super rad.
It's round table, and it's like
Right, it has to be a round table.
Sock'em
It
Robot.
has to be a round table.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. And we all have like a Rock'em Sock'em Robot controller.
Love
Yes.
it. Love it.
Oh,
Cool. So when we're the Zord, does it work like when we're not the Zord? Like we can still use like directly engage and all this stuff?
Yes. And
Okay.
for that, when you do that, you'll notice in Roll20 there's a Megazord sheet. Your Zord has its own stat and conditions for itself, and you'll roll by the Megazord. So your Megazord has 1 in each stat, +1 in each stat. It is neither super good at everything nor bad at anything.
Cool. Okay.
Well, this is new. I've never seen an animal that could do this before.
Yeah. Super different.
Chairs are comfy.
They're so comfortable. Yeah, they're really comfortable.
Why am I facing backwards, yo?
This
reach
way,
over and
this way.
spin Toby's chair around.
Here you go.
But now I'm not looking at the table. Which way am I supposed to look?
Yeah, Weaver stands before the Megazord.
All right. Let's get her. Let's see.
Let's just directly engage, right?
Yeah, if you just want to straight up attack, go for directly engage.
Does Zord come with any weapons, or is it?
The Zord does not currently have any weapons, but you do have a move.
Right, I was gonna say we can roll adaptive.
Yeah.
Ooh, and we do have your cool magic sword. Maybe that powers up the Zord in some way.
Oh yeah, maybe we can use adaptive to see if we can transfer
Yeah.
the sword to the Zord.
Yeah, so it's just the rhino arm gets like a cool, like a sword flips out or something.
It'd be super cool. Let's do it.
Yes.
Would anyone else like to roll it? I can if you want.
What would we be rolling for that?
So on the
switch?
Megazord sheet, you roll superior for adaptive.
Yeah.
That's within the Megazord sheet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll do it.
Okay.
Boom.
Woo!
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Double sixes.
Wonderful. Which means, let me get to the right sheet. All right. On a test plan, or +10, you can choose 2. So you have gain a new Megazord mode, which will allow you for this round of combat to hold 3 to spend 1-1 at any point during this battle. So you'll have just 3 points that you can go, I want a +1 on this roll.
Yeah.
You can gain a new Zord. You can literally just, for some story reason, have one of the other gem Zords appear and help you out. You can shift one label up and one label down on your Megazord, allowing you to achieve different stats. You can gain a new weapon and take a +1 forward against this opponent for this go. Or you can clear Megazord condition. You don't have any conditions on the Megazord currently. Sounds like you wanted to gain a new weapon, correct?
Yeah, I think gaining a new weapon's cool. And then as a suggestion, I was gonna say, because like Toby got the power up that like changed his armor a little bit. I was gonna say maybe if we like transfer the sword up to the Megazord could also kind of get like a little bit of a power up to like look how Toby's new armor looked. We could do
There's a bit of that kind of heraldry embellishment.
Yeah, like it flips out and like gets more more fancy. And we could do the gain a new Megazord mode.
Okay.
Cool.
Everybody's good with that.
It's on you, Toby.
Sounds good to me.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay, so you gain the hardened Rhino attack mode for the Megazord.
Sweet.
You get a sweet new.
So rad sounding.
You get a sweet new sword, and the Rhino moves and becomes the head of the Megazord, and the fox becomes the arm.
Awesome.
And you get a little bit of extra like armor, and you bulk up a little bit with a little extra armor because it's the Rhino.
Right. Awesome.
And you have +3 to hold to spend how you wish, as well as a +1 when attacking with the sword.
Awesome. Yes, and then probably like the seats shift around too, like in our little control room game table thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think like Cass will look to Toby and say like, all right, hardened Rhino, take us in for an attack.
All right, Megazord. No wait, that doesn't work. Hit it with your Rhino horn.
Awesome. Yeah, so let's do directly engage.
Someone else want to roll for that?
Sure, I can. Danger. And then +1. Woo!
Nice.
Okay, so that is a full hit. Choose your 2 options for battle.
Let's resist or avoid their blows, and then
The foot armor's called Greaves. I had to look it up. It's
Greaves,
really bothering me.
okay.
I knew the word. I was just having just the worst, just brain blank.
Do we want to create an opportunity?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Okay, what does it look like as you attack Weeva with your...
Let's see. I think so like in my head the cheetah arm is holding the cool Rhino sword. And then since the fox moved down to like the arm, it like, so we attack with the sword, and then like the fox tail comes around and like blocks like Weeva tries to do like a web attack or something. The fox tail comes up like to bat it away for resisting their blows. And then we like what does a good opportunity look like for this? Y'all have any ideas?
Ooh, yeah, actually. I think like after we've done like some big nice charging attack because we're a Rhino.
Right. Absolutely.
She's trying to shoot her web, but the Zord grabs the web and like uses it to pull Weeva like forward and down, kind of exposing that back area.
That is perfect.
Yeah. I love it.
Using that opportunity, I will give you the chance. If you want to right now, you have the perfect opportunity to use your finishing move. And
That's what I was gonna. Yes, yeah.
I'm so hyped.
We could do it. Oh, cause like when we use the cannon, we all have like we all like hold our wands together and make the big cannon. We could all hold our Rock'em Sock'em robot controllers together and like slam down on the table for the finish.
Just right on top of where their figure is.
We have we picked a depth, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and then like a big like holy magic sword looking thing falls down from the heavens on top of them.
Love it. Okay,
or turn into a giant boot.
It could. There was that was a whole thing with Tokuger, which was based off of Trains and Imagination. Is that the finishing like canon thing would turn into something that's thematically appropriate for whatever monster they were fighting?
As far as I'm concerned, your finishing move does not need to be seen every time.
Oh my god, that's so good.
I love it.
However,
Yes.
you do need to roll to see how successful
Yeah,
it
would
is.
someone like to roll tough? Which is
Danger.
danger, right? Sorry. Yeah. And we have +1 since it's it's the opportunity, and we still have the +3 if we need to pump that into
you
it.
do have the +3.
Yeah.
What up, danger? I'll do it.
Okay.
Submit.
Is that with the +1?
Yeah, that's with the +1.
Oof.
You do have those. You do have the 3. You can start spending.
Yeah, I say we pump the 3 into. Can we still spend team on this? Or is it we're all acting as a team already?
Okay, so you +1. Did you add the sword?
Sword was
I did not add the sword.
Okay, so
So
Six from
it's
the
a 6
sword.
already.
and then so you can get up to a 9.
Okay.
If you know what, if you can convince me, I will let you spend team on it.
Got it.
So I think that like while we're all putting the things together and getting ready to slam it down, Vance would be like, no, wait. Adjust. Now we go down.
I actually think I have something that might help too. I have a move, which I know it's not technically, this isn't where it's meant to be. But I can, no, never mind. I'll save that for later.
Which move do you have?
I was gonna do the mission debriefing kind of because I know I did the thing like I like working on a team with you guys, but also I kind of want to like pump up Toby and pump up Vance over here and kind of be like, yeah, you guys really put yourself out there and made yourself vulnerable, and I really appreciate that. Let's do this and finish this together.
If you just put that in as part of spending this team point to get +1, then I will throw it in. Tell your teammates how much you like them.
It's really cool seeing what you guys were good at, and I know it was kind of weird putting yourself out there like that, and I want to thank you for doing that. Now, let's do this. Let's beat this, because I got homework to do.
Me too.
And with that,
homework.
the sword of Vernondale slams down on Weaver.
Instead of a boot, it's just like a stack of books slamming down at the spider.
That's so good.
Okay, so then the stack of books that the sword of Vernondale turns into comes down, smacking into Weaver. And there are, of course, lots of explosions as Weaver is defeated, and the Millennium Knights have ended this threat to Pleasant Point.
Wait, should we have asked her where Shard was?
Oh, Shard took off after throwing a crystal at
No, I'm
Weaver.
asking.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, we did that.
Whew. Good job, everybody.
So what now?
Now,
How do we get out of here?
This is a very good question. And then Finn's gonna collapse back in his throne, which of course has blue highlights because it's
right.
his throne.
I think. Let me.
Take this back into the city?
No. Go find the button.
I love
Where-
the idea of a Megazord just gently going through like a neighborhood and then like laying down its hand, just like go bye, like it's a school bus or something.
Oh, there's a release button. I found it.
Wait. What if it just shoots us out? And I don't have a parachute.
We have to trust in the team that we can handle this.
Okay, but I'm landing on you if we get shot out of this thing.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, so sometime later, for details undescribed, the team is no longer in the Megazord. They are no longer morphed as they triumphantly walk in to McKnight's Gaming Cafe.
Finally, food that isn't healthy.
I am down for some chocolate chips or something.
So what's wrong with me calling the rhino horny?
Oh, you precious cinnamon bun advance. You're just
You know
gonna
what?
like give Toby this huge hug.
You call your rhino whatever you want to call him.
I'm still thinking about wolf names. How about Buck? It's very literary.
That's nice. I do like that.
Oh, does it have something to do with Cassandra having a dirty mind?
Yes, exactly. You know.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna go get snacks.
Don't get stepped on by a spider lady on your way there.
Give me something fried.
Blush, walk away.
What kind of snacks do you grab? Do you actually get Vance something fried?
I'm gonna trust in the team and come back with 4 cheeseburgers and fries.
Yes.
Very good.
Oh,
Oh, you're the best.
No.
Okay, so since you're all here, eating burgers together, I will give you this opportunity. Do you each want to activate your share triumphant celebration move?
Oh yeah.
I think so. I think this is like the first time we've definitively won too. Last time we did get our asses beat by some weird white knight with a violin and snakes.
yeah, that looks painful.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So Castle look to Toby and say, you did really, really good with that sword today. I'm really, really glad to have you on the team. You're, in fact, an asset to the team.
Toby, do you believe that Cassandra is also an asset to the team?
Good question. Yes.
Yes? Cool. Technically, you get to add a team to the pool,
Woo!
which
Wait.
doesn't help you.
Is that
Next
part of
week,
my
It's the thought that counts.
Yeah. That is the red team move.
No.
Let's move on to blue. Blue, pick one of your teammates at this table, and ask them if they're your friend.
I think he's gonna ask Vance. And Vance is gonna be like, "Hey, it's cool that we've been doing this in kind of like an official manner, but like, I guess we're friends or something.
Oh.
It'd be kind of nice, I guess."
You saw me with my shirt off, so yeah, we're friends.
Rad.
Okay, so Vance, do you have influence over Finn?
I believe I do.
Probably.
Too many windows. Yes.
Okay, if you do, that means you get to shift Finn's labels.
What are your labels at right now?
They're not good.
I want to shift your directly engage up.
Yeah.
And I think your superior down.
Okay.
Okay. Now, Finn, do you have influence over Vance?
No.
You do now. Okay. Pink team move.
Yes.
Who do you want to share your triumphant celebration with?
I think I'm gonna do it with Cassandra.
Okay. Cassandra, do you have influence over Toby?
No.
You do now. Toby, you can also mark potential.
I have influence over the whole team.
And I really should move purple up. Hold on one sec. Purple team move. Vance, who do you want to ask if you're cool?
That's a good question. I think he would want to ask Finn more than anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think those, I mean, a lot cooler than me. Probably coolest person on the team, honestly.
No.
Yeah.
Not that cool, jeez.
I mean, you know why horny is bad, and you're not that excited about homework. I think that qualifies you.
Fair. Fair.
Okay. So, mark potential, because I realized that I forgot to do something. I forgot to change the moves for the champion. They are still the moves for the hot shot. But so mark potential. You get potential from this. Finn did say yes. And we still have some time. So Shauna walks in now. She's wearing sunglasses. She still looks very tired.
Hi, hey, what's going on?
Hey, Shauna.
Oh, hi everybody.
Did you pull another all-nighter?
No, I think I'm catching a cold or something. Yeah, it's fine. So last week you said you were going to do all the paperwork for the GSA, the prom, the prom fundraisers, and the homecoming location. Did you do that?
I have got most of it done.
Okay, do you need me to do any of it?
Yes, if you could help me with that, I would be extremely grateful.
Okay, yeah, we'll meet up at study hall, and we'll get that figured out and finished.
Okay, I will bring you stuff for your cold, because, yeah, I don't want you getting, like, too bad.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to get tea and go home and sleep.
Okay.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Alrighty, I'll text you later.
Just be careful with Cass. She has a dirty mind.
Stop!
I'm just stuffing fries in my mouth so I don't say anything.
Much like Cassandra usually blushes, this time, as she walks away, Shauna blushes.
Don't have a dirty mind.
I don't know about that, Cass.
Just
You found a problem with me calling my rhino horny.
no, that wasn't just me. That was Look, I already learned my lesson today.
It's okay if you only learn one thing a day, Cass.
I'm not saying you only need to learn one thing a day.
I think we've learned a lot today about you, Cass.
We have.
Yeah.
You have control issues, and apparently you like being stepped on. I'm just
But you're also our friend.
like
Wait,
that.
you
Yeah.
being stepped on? Is that what was going on? Oh God.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Shannon knows that.
Don't.
It's okay. Your secret is safe with us, Cass.
Absolutely safe. For $5. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I only have 20s.
No, I'm good.
Higher with your mail.
Okay.
Listen, I'm a simple man. I was bought off with fries and a burger.
They are pretty good. They are really good.
Did anyone else come up with a name for their sword?
Yeah, I named my wolf Buck.
Right, Buck. Very, very good. I was thinking Vivian for my fox. I like it. What about you, Vance?
Noom.
Noom?
Noom.
Love
Car. It's the cheetah and they run.
I
I've been
love it.
internet too much.
I love it.
When we get back, I'm gonna ask Rex about how he takes care of them. It just seems interesting to me. I really like finding out all about these creatures.
We need to get
Something about it that fascinates me.
Being a guard is weird.
Well, they're like animals, but also not. They're fascinating.
Yeah, and then on top of that, we saw and he like looks around to make sure no one's listening too closely. Mermaid. I tried to think of a metaphor, but fish lady doesn't sound. It just sounds rude.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
I want to point out, in a gaming cafe, like, there's a good chance that anybody listening will probably think you're talking about some game.
Oh, absolutely.
That's super fair. Yeah, we could just literally talk about this just out in the open and just like, oh no, it was part of our campaign.
Yeah, we ran a raid and an MMO.
One of those weird Korean ones. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Did anyone else think it was weird that Finn, like, had a quest with a mermaid? I mean, Cass had to shoot a bird, Vance had to swim, and I just had to carve some stuff. Finn had an actual mermaid.
Yeah.
It seems weirdly unfairly biased.
Do you think there's a chance that the knights before us were kind of like us, and that's why our gyms chose us?
I didn't think about that.
Oh, that's terrifying.
I wonder, should we? Harlock hasn't really talked about any of the knights before us.
I think
They all
it'd be
died.
something.
He didn't transport them back before they died.
Well, I have to assume that, like, it's not infinite or something. Like, there's got to be some kind of restriction on that.
I wonder what sort of person they were. I hope they were kind.
I mean, they were knights. Are they supposed to be kind?
I
don't know about historically, but I hope these ones were.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe he liked the animals too. Who knows?
He does seem to like weird animals.
I do like the weird animals. Did you see that bug I was sketching?
Mm-hmm. Was it like a bug from here or like a weird magic bug from there?
It was a totally different bug. I don't think it was a bug that we have here.
Cool.
No one else think Tex Rex is kind of weird.
Oh, totally weird.
I think he's delightful though.
But totally weird.
Well, he's unique.
There's something about him that reminds me of the monsters that we fought. Do you think they're related?
I don't know. Maybe Tex Rex used to be a monster, but then something happened that made him not a monster anymore.
Maybe.
Like maybe someone like did something really, really nice, and like donated to a really good cause, and it spurred his heart, and now he's on the side of good. You know, something like that.
That's oddly specific and unbelievable.
I mean, I'm just spitballing here.
Just spitballing, huh? There it is.
But see, so maybe that means that some of these monsters can be reasoned with at some point. Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe.
So far, they just want to destroy things.
Yeah, it probably depends on the monster.
I'm gonna keep trying then.
Mm-hmm.
Give them a chance, and if they don't respond, kick their ass. It's fine.
That's a good policy. We'll work on the language.
What's wrong with the language?
Well, it says
It says what now?
it says
I can't hear you.
Ass? Is
Yeah,
that
that
what?
one.
Yeah?
yes, that. I mean, it's not a terrible word, but it probably shouldn't be in like official documents.
Why were you thinking about ass, Cassandra?
I need a refill on my drink.
Why wouldn't you think about ass, though? I mean,
And Finn, like, does a long, ponderous thought on ass.
like, doesn't matter what the ass is attached to. A good ass is a good ass.
Cass has done a blush walk away to refill her drink.
I like how my outfit makes mine look. It's very cool. I tried morphing in the mirror.
I mean, they are very tight. Very, very tight outfits.
It's very nice.
Are we supposed to practice at home?
No, I just do it a lot when in my room.
Oh.
And he's like, I also may have notes for various situations, because I figure there's probably going to be more animal-based things that we have to fight. So I made a list of animals and corresponding call-out phrases. I only had one for spider.
Okay.
I couldn't do bugs because that would be dishonest because spiders aren't bugs.
That's fair.
Okay, I refilled my drink.
Okay, moved on from the asses.
Yeah, and he's like, technically, bugs are insects with piercing mouth bits. It's fine.
That's a phrase I don't want to think too hard about. No, I'm thinking hard about it.
To get off the topic of asses and mouth bits, does anyone need help with their reports?
Wait,
The ones that are due in 2 weeks.
Look, you can never get it. If you finish early, you have time to revise it and make it better.
No,
I usually just do it the night before.
that's what I do.
What?
I usually do it.
Sometimes I can do it during a break period right before class.
What?
I usually do homework like that while babysitting.
So as you're talking about this essay, Maggie comes over and is like, "Oh, Cassandra, are you talking about the essay?
Yeah.
Oh, do you think you could help me? I'm also trying to write an essay so I can apply for Stanford, and I gotta do you think you could help me with this?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, thank God, you're such a savior. I gotta go to do things, but thank you for helping.
Yeah, sure. Just let me know.
And now I will put you all out of your misery a little bit. And last week, I realized that we forgot. I ran this game for like 5 months, and ran masks. And I realized today that last week I think we forgot to do the end of session moves.
Oh.
3 of us were in a game of masks for 5 months, and we were totally spaced. That's on me. So, end of session moves. So the end of session moves are, you can grow closer to the team. Did you grow more into your own image of yourself, or did you grow away from the team? Now each one has more benefits and such. Going closer to the team, you explain who made you feel welcome, and you give influence to that character and clear a condition or mark potential. Grow into your own image of yourself. You explain how you see yourself and why, and then you shift one label up and one label down. To grow away from the team, you explain why you feel detached, and then you take influence over you away from another character. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first because mine is pretty easy. I grew closer to the team. And I feel like specifically Finn during the triumphant celebration, it was like, "Hey, are we friends?" And it's like, "Yes." Are
we friends? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Like, I feel that's not usually how people go about it, but I think like Finn probably does. I want to know where I stand.
It was just weirdly charming to Vance. Like, nobody's ever asked me if I'm their friend before. Yeah.
Oh.
Awesome.
So that gives Finn influence, but I think Finn already has influence over me.
Yes.
So then you get to shift the label up and a label down.
Awesome.
On Vance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you get to choose.
Yeah.
Let me look at these sheets. Yeah. How about shift Savior down by 1 and Superior up by 1, or Savior down by 1 and Superior up by 1.
All right.
Yeah. That way, because now you got a better read on the other people in your group.
Yeah.
Cool. Hello?
Yes. Hello.
Oh, sorry, my sound cut out for like a second.
Oh, no.
Okay, so I think mine's gonna be very much the same. Grew closer to the team, and then I'm also gonna choose Finn.
Oh.
Just because we had a bunch of really, really good moments this episode.
Yeah.
And that definitely helped, like especially with all of the like opening up, and Finn was very, very good about telling Cass like, no, look, like you're doing well. Just you jumping off like that was really, really bad. Like it was good. So yeah. Do you have influence over me already?
I do not, but I will now.
Now you do.
Huzzah.
Okay, and then I will mark potential. Alrighty, it's fine.
Now I have influence over everyone. My true evil villainous plans may now begin. No.
Who's next?
All right. So I guess Toby definitely grew closer to the team.
Who made you feel welcome?
The one who made me feel the most welcome would probably be Cassandra, because of the for getting me chocolates to put into my trail mix. Stuff.
It was very good.
Yes. So
Okie dokie. I believe I already have.
you already got influence over me.
Yeah.
So you get to switch or shift one of Toby's labels up and one down.
And I'm use this to clear condition. I can do that, right?
Yep. Let's see. Let's move your. I remember the. Okay, so yeah, it's daring and tough. Let's do. Let's do your superior down and your tough by 1. So danger up by 1.
Okay.
Okay. Does anybody else have to go?
I believe I do. And what are kind of my options here?
So your options are to grow closer to the team. Basically, at some point during the episode, you grow closer to the team. You grow more into your own image of yourself. Or you grew away from the team.
I think I grew closer to the team. Yeah, I think this is kind of all around. As far as who, it's definitely kind of a toss up between Vance and Cass because I both had like really good moments with them. I'm gonna flip a coin. I have dice right here. Why do I need to stress out about this? Someone call odds, someone call evens.
Odds.
Evens.
Well, it's odds. So I think that goes to the Vance. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Finn grew closer to Vance.
Okay. So, Vance, do you have influence over Finn?
I do.
I need to add my moves to the sheet. I didn't know I could do that.
Okay, so you get to shift some labels again, and then you can either clear condition or mark potential fit.
You know, I kind of want to mark potential because I think this is kind of where he came in and kind of gets he's like the heart in some way. He can still be insecure as heck.
Okay, and what do you got for shifting labels there, Vance?
Thank you. Feel like danger up and mundane down.
Okay.
Well, no. It's, Freak can't go down anymore. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
You're so good at everything else. No, mundane up and danger down because you did a lot of comforting and supporting.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I'm actually really glad. I'm really happy with that.
Yeah.
Julia.
Okay, well, it is time for us to say goodbye for this week. Starting with our leader, Cassandra. Who are you? And where can we find you on the internet?
Hi, everybody. I am Lily. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. It was really a lot of fun. Really happy for Cass to learn more about being a leader and stuff. Really looking forward to next week. You can find me everywhere. Lilypad Nebula, Twitch and Twitter. Twitter, I do a lot of stuff there, but Twitch, I've been doing mostly stuff here. So yeah, I'm here every Thursday, and then once we are able to come back with it, I'm on the Sunday Steel Blossom Moon game with Michi. It's so much fun. And it's also on the podcast, so you can also listen to it there if you prefer just audio. And yeah, that's me. Have a good night, and thanks again, everybody.
Finn, who are you and where can we find you on the internet?
I've been Gar Atkins, but you, my friends, can call me Sahoni. You can follow me on Twitter at Sahoni_stuff. That's SAHONI_stuff, where I work as a game designer. I'm currently making a game called The Exceptionals, which is inspired by X-Men, and it's about these spaces and relationships that marginalized people make for themselves, and cool mutant stuff, obviously. I am also on various podcasts. I play Dodger on RPG Pals Club, which you can find at rpgpals.club. It is a D&D actual play where we're opening a dog cafe in Waterdeep. And I'm also a frequent contributor to Barking Points, which is a current events podcast. In comedy focused mostly, so.
All right. And Toby, who are you and where can we find you on the internet?
Yes, hi, I'm Wild Engineer. You can find me on Twitter and Twitch as Wild Engineer. On, let's see, today's Thursday. Fridays, I usually play I GM a game of Masks New Generation at 12:30 Eastern. Looks like we may not be playing this week, but yeah, that's what we do. On Saturdays, I play on Other Dog's channel for Invisible Sun, and on Tuesdays, you can catch me on Greyhawk channel for some D&D. Yeah. Yeah, today was great. It's great being able to make fun of Cass.
It was.
So good. I love it.
All right. Vance, who are you and where can we find you on the internet?
Hello, I am Michi. You can find me on Twitter at Michisars. You can find me here on Sunday afternoons playing in Steel Blossom Moon with Lily. I'm also here, obviously, Thursday nights with Millennium nights. Hey! I will be on Stars Asunder, our Stars, the Scum and Villainy campaign. It's not happening this week. There's some personal stuff going on, so that will not be going this week. But you can catch me here tomorrow night with a very special one-shot of Dragon Dark Donuts, which will be hilarious because there's wrestling.
Heck
and stuff.
yes.
And I also make and sell cold processed handmade soap. You can find my shop on Etsy at Monsters and Mayhem Soaps. That's me. That's
Awesome, awesome, and awesome. I'm so glad that you remember the soap now. Yeah, I am.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Nerdy Teddy. You can find me on Twitter at Nerdy Teddy. I am trying and mostly failing to be more active on actually typing things out on Twitter, but it's a good place to figure out what I am doing during the week, which right now is just Millennium Nights. However, coming up the 21st of September, I will be joining the ever lovely Sue Maddie for another chat. It'll be like 11:30 p.m. or it'll be really late. It'll be on Thread Raiders for charity. And then the 23rd is Paranoia. Do I have that right? 23rd is Paranoia? Michi, you're running that.
Yes, I believe so.
Yes, 23rd for some paranormal or paranoia. And I will be, of course, running this game. You can also check out Nerds with Dice on Twitter and join the currently mostly empty Discord, but I will be trying to do some stuff with that specifically coming up in October. So I hope to see you around. We're gonna go raid some folks. They're playing, looks like they're doing a finale for a VTM campaign. They have a cool name, so we're gonna go raid Table Goth. We will see you next time. Everybody say bye.
Bye.